Hey guys, welcome to GGTV. This is Dark Enforcer, and for this episode, I just want to introduce you guys to a really cool app that I just purchased for the Mac. As you guys know from my last video, I'm pretty new to Mac, and sorry about the reflection on my glasses. It's from my Cintiq. But if you're looking at the screen, this is GGTV. Obviously, you're here, so please subscribe. You know, we would like to have more subscribers than we have, but we're new. We're okay with it. My son, he's going to be doing a lot more. He's just been covered up with school. But anyway, the program that I'm going to show you, and I'm not familiar with this, is not a tutorial, but I just want to tell you that I'm pretty excited about it. It's Autodesk Sketchbook Pro, and I absolutely love it. I had it on my iPad, and it was just a free version, and I got the Pro version on it, and then I realized, well, I can get it for the Mac. Oh, wow. So I came on here, and I downloaded it, and I've just been playing around on it all day, and I'm really, honestly impressed with it. Now, I do most of my stuff on Photoshop, and I love Photoshop, but I also like to, to try some different things, but this is a really good program. There's some really neat tools with this. One in particular I'm going to talk about, or two I'm going to talk about, are the rulers, as well as this little ditty right here. If you can see on this right here, see where my arrow is? This is what's called I don't know, it's a line smoother. And if you look, where is it? Right, ping, right there, you'll see mine's set on 5. Now I'm going to close that. 5 is pretty low. It goes all the way up to 100. It can really, I don't really know why you'd want to do that high. I like to have kind of control of what I stroke, and I'm not a professional. But anyway, it smooths out your stroke. But there's a lot of really cool things. But up here, you're going to see there's a ruler, which is phenomenal. That's kind of what I used on here. And then the other thing that I used to do this car, if you look at the Mustang, this is my son's Mustang GT, not his. He's 14. Come on, let's get real. He wants a Mustang, which is really crazy to me because he's just not that type of kid. He just, I would think that he would drive something totally different, but apparently he's a hot rod. I guess all those years of watching Speed McQueen rubbed off on him. But anyway, he wants a Mustang, so I've sat here today and sketched his house, and actually it went pretty easy. A lot of what I was able to use was this little S curve or French curve. Oh my gosh, man, this thing, as you can tell, I mean, a lot of the angles that I've done, some of them are freehand, and then some of them are, some of them I just moved this around until it took me a little while. But here's the thing, I don't know, art, you can't rush art perfection. Not that this is perfect by any stretch, but these little French curves, oh my gosh, man, this thing's awesome. Of course, you can get nice little elliptical shapes here for the tires and different things like that. I mean, you can rotate this sucker around, and just, that's how I played around and played around and played around until I could, get what I wanted for the tires. But, I mean, shoot, this sucker right here, man, I'm telling you what, I had these things when I took drafting and design and mechanical drawing when I was in high school, but we got introduced to like AutoCAD and things like that. Had I been introduced to something like this that I could draw on, like this Cintiq, when I was in high school, I definitely would not, well, I don't know, I want to say I wouldn't be teaching, but I'd be doing something different. But anyway, this program, Sketchbook Pro, is absolutely phenomenal. And I'm not going to go away from Photoshop at all, but I am going to play around a lot with this because it is just neat. And I like a lot of toys. I like a lot of toys. But let me show you this little, I was telling you the line smoother and the symmetry deal. That's pretty cool too. But it basically, if you've got a pretty good stroke, it just makes if you've got a pretty good line stroke when you're drawing, it just really helps. I mean, it just really helps you. But you can really just be precise when you're drawing. Now, obviously, when I go back over this, I'm not going to be hand drawing this, so I'm showing you something that in the end I'm not going to do. I'm going to go back over this. I didn't spend all that time with the drawing it out and everything. I think I've got it turned up too high. I got it on a calligraphy pen, but I'm just kind of showing you. And I have decent, line strokes, and it just makes my lines even better than they would be. sometimes I'd have to, sometimes my stopping point's not where I want it to be, and it just kind of helps you be a little bit more precise. I guess it gives you a smooth line. I mean, these are the kind of lines that I would expect to see when I do, my hand drawings. Because when I draw, I've got on paper, my lines are pretty spot on, because I'm controlling it, and I'm really just learning how to use the Cintiq. I'm not condoning Cintiq. There's probably people out there that have a lot. You don't have to have a Cintiq. I mean, Lord, I drew on that bamboo forever, and I mean, I loved that thing. I thought I was like a real artist with that thing. For somebody who's, I'm a professional hobbyist is what I tell people, but I'm not saying you need to go out and spend, thousands of dollars on a Cintiq so you can draw better lines. I mean, you can. There's people out there that, Lord help, that was horrible. There are people out there that they can do this without even having a Cintiq. So, I don't want to bore you to death, but if you guys, and I want to say I did do the membership for it, and it was like, I think it's $2.99 a month, and well, that looks like garbage. I did do that, and I mean, obviously if you're young guys, you're going to have to ask your parents and things like that, but if you're serious about art, your parents, who knows, they may be willing to fork over a little bit more than what they would. Now, this is really, I did a better job. If you guys understand, I spent a lot longer on the sketch than I'm taking showing you this, but I really enjoy this. I mean, obviously, if I wanted to get up here and grab this little French curve, just to give you kind of just how I would do this if I were to have done some of these lines. Let me grab, what am I want to do here? Like this line up here. This line up here, if I want to, let me grab this post down here. If I want to make that line look better, and all you do is just put it up, put it where you want the line to be. Now that I didn't like that line, so I'll move it up. It's not quite where I want it exactly. Look, what? Okay, moving out of the way, and there it is. And that's how I did, that's how I did a lot of this, I was able to do a lot of this, before I actually pulled on here with you guys. But listen, and I think I did the $24.99 deal you can do through Autodesk. You can go on there, and there's a free app for your iPad. Those of you guys that have iPads, I would recommend you guys picking that out. And it's got a really cool feature actually that's not on this version. It's a time lapse. Oh my God, I was having so much fun with that the other day, doing this little quickies on my iPad, just little sketches. Like my son, he's 14, but he loves Minecraft and things like that. So I was just doing. You probably saw our video. If you didn't, you probably need to watch it. It's pretty stinking funny. Yeah, this is too thick of a pen, but for doing this, but you can kind of see, you can really get some great, some really great curves here. Now if you wanna close that out and then grab this tool right here, this little circular tool. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, so forgive me, Autodesk, but I'm not trying to sell you Autodesk at all. I'm just a guy who likes gadgets. But you could really get in here and make this really nice. I'm definitely going to take my time. I don't know if I may show you guys this when I'm done, but I'm definitely going to take my time and do this correct. What? Oh, I'm like a pro. What? I'm like a pro. You take your time. If you're not sitting here trying to do something for your YouTube channel like I'm trying to do, probably sounding like an idiot, but it's all good. It's just for giggles. It's just for little giggles. We're just, nobody really cares what we do. Just trying to seem like we matter in the world. Who's gonna watch this and care? Maybe somebody will enjoy it and get a good laugh out of seeing me. Oh, what? I bet as you thought, man, you just did like a perfect circle. And the reason it kind of looks a little jagged is because I have this thing turned. But if I turn it around here, oh, look how smooth. Oh my gosh. Everybody's going to be like, how did you get such a smooth circle? Oh my gosh, dude, how did you do that? And you're probably wondering the same thing. How did you get such a smooth circle? I don't know why that looks funky now. What did I do? Did I mess it up? Anyway, get this out of here. Get you out of here. I think after I move, maybe did I move you around? It looks crazy now. Anyway, maybe I didn't. All right, so anyway, go out and pick up Autodesk Sketchbook Pro. You'll enjoy it. It's worth it. There's a lot of, I mean, all your brushes over here. Like I said, I'm not doing a tutorial. There's a ton of them online, but if you got 24 bucks for a year or $2.99 a month, it's definitely worth trying. You know, this thing looks like garbage. You know, my sketch that I had looks better than what I got right here. Let me hide this and pull my sketch up again. That looks a lot. Oh, I just hit it. Let's turn this baby up so you can see my sketch. It looks a lot better than what I just did, but that thing looks horrible. I gotta figure out what pen I like. You know, I've not figured it out. Like some of these, that's the one I used. The pencils, I could probably get in here and change the levels and change the hardness of these pens, and you know, so they'll be a little bit darker. I don't know what it is. I've got this hang up about using my Cintiq and drawing hard on it. So I don't know. I just have a real problem with trying to draw on this thing and be, you know, super rough on it. So anyway, I think that's about it. See, I'm not on the level. That's what it is. I'm not on the, there. That's why I'm not going to let me do it. I got to figure out what brushes I like, and then, you know, but I don't like drawing hard on this thing. When you press hard, you know, no pressure sensitivity and all. I'm not a big fan of pressing on this thing. You know, I'm just a sissy. So anyway, guys, that's it. I'm not going to bore you to here. Go out and pick up, you know, go out and pick up Sketchbook Pro, Autodesk. Subscribe to us. You know, give us the old thumbs up. Like us. You can also go to my Instagram, which is graphic. I say ours. It's mine and my son's. Graphic Gamer TV. And I've got an Instagram where I put finished products. So I'll put this Mustang on here when I'm finished products on there. So anyway, guys, this is Dark Enforcer, Graphic Gamer TV. Hope you enjoyed this. You know, like I said, I get no money from doing this. It was just something fun. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. And that's all from the old man cave.